Reversing. Getting quite a bit of bat on that one. It's racing away to the boundary.
82 for 1. Was in the air for a bit. Fell just short of the fielder. Zakir Hassan. Played a miss. Full and nicely played. Cracking stroke from the Zorzi.
Man, every time it's with that single 50 for Zorzi.
Third test 50 for Tony de Zorzi, just a nudge away on the offside. He knows his work's not done here.
It's just they went at 4.5 in the early stages. They've been pegged back slightly. Oh, goodness. Ah, is that it? That's a back foot punch. Well predicted, Sean Pollock. Oh, edged and gone through the gap. Oh, well, not through the gap. It's through the hands, actually.
Catch it.
Going for the reverse early on. Was not too far away from Mahidul Onkon. Running away towards the boundary. Shadman slides and probably does recover.
Every time you get close to the boundary, players just want to make sure. Oh, that could be 4 runs. And this is a good, because of how close the fielder is there. And rightfully, that foot on the wedge and the hand on the ball.
Charges down the wicket. That is a spectacular shot from Stubbs. Comes down the wicket. Takes it on a half volley. Few bounces to the ropes. Oh, just whiskers away from that off stump.
Wow. How about that? It's not going to go for 4, but where he hits this from. And not so either for Tony de Zorzi. That's beautifully played. That'll be 50 for Tristan Stubbs, his second in Test match cricket. Finding a home for himself at number 3 in this South African Test unit.
A nice round of applause from his teammates. Well organized 50. It is taken a little bit time.
Keep it going, please. Gap between bat and ball. Okay, keep it going. Yeah, gap between bat and ball. No bat involved. Thank you. I'll go back to Langton on field.
See, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what color the cricket ball is Tristan Stubbs, if he identifies it, he is happy to go on over boundary fielders. Goes all the way. Just a little use of the feet now as he closes in on that magical number. Take bowlers down. There's inside edge, and therefore captain. He sweeps well, and Tony de Zorzi has a Test match 100 for South Africa.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Over the moon. Took his time, and we were talking about whether he'll be able to reach the 3-figure magical mark before tea is called. And he's picked that up. First Test match 100 with a lovely conventional sweep shot.
He's played this stroke really well today, Tony de Zorzi. But it's that sweep shot that he will remember.
Go on, boys, go on.
The first Test match 100.
Trying to play across. Zakir takes the catch. Appeal is there. Umpire Joel Wilson not interested. Comes down the wicket. Gives it a hike. And does clear it for a maximum. That's rushed him a bit.
keep the pressure. Particularly when it gets difficult, as that one goes through for a bar.
Nicely played. Finds the gap off the back foot. Relay throw in, and by that time, going for the reverse, was a bit away, but gets it in front of square, and I think he's got enough to reach the boundary. Comes down the wicket, catch it is the call, but that one has enough to cross over the fielder's head for a maximum.
Got to get going, got to get going. He had to get going. A direct hit would have been very, very tight indeed. Is only halfway to the boundary here. And Zorzi's got to get a move on. His body is falling apart right here. If that was a direct hit, he might have been done. But Tony Zorzi is struggling with cramp.
Nicely done. Threaded the needle to a nicety, and off it goes to the boundary. That's away. Seems comfortable enough. Punches it half a stop. Little chase, and they make those 2 runs look comfortable enough. This time he gets it past the fielder. The infield, that is the century. What a marvelous one it's been. He's been patient, he's been resilient, he's been choosy with his stroke making, and it has been a magnificent effort from Tristan Stubbs.
A fantastic knock by the South African. A real lot of maturity involved in this innings. And you got the feeling there was a massive amount of determination.
There he goes again. It's going to find the boundary this time. He's played it fine enough. Had to wait for a while. Crushed it down. Jumped. Celebration. Relief. Brilliant. Absolutely top class. Blows from his teammates and the crowd here. Oh, got him. Ball that kept low. Tajul Islam strikes. Just, I think, a tad loss of concentration. Trying to hit it away, and it hit timber.
Just a little bit quicker. Slides, and I think it's off the bat. The bottom edge onto the middle stump. But eventually, Bangladesh are rewarded for their patience. They eventually found their second wicket, much to the disappointment of Stubbs, but it won't take anything away from what has been a fantastic innings from him. 106 of 198 deliveries. South Africa, 270 for 2.